OG Lee in the house once again, once again. Thank goodness, thank goodness. You know, I saw some flyers the other day, and so they were inviting people to a party from the looks of it. And they thought we have to circulate some flyers. So what better way to get people to pay attention to the flyer than to put someone who's famous, to put their likeness on the flyer? I think that it was rather creative, even though it was highly disrespectful. And I know a lot of times I say no one is off limits, but this to me goes a little bit too far. Mainly because, see, this is the main thing. It's not just his likeness. It's not just Dr. Martin Luther King's likeness on the flyer. It's the point that every likeness that you have of him is not what he stood for. That is saying that you're desecrating the brother. Black people, we have to have some figures that we look at as almost like sacred. It just has to be that way. And so that thinking has to be that way. It's certain things that you just, because see, you're doing it in front of God and everybody. And so if you take someone who's so highly revered and then reduce him to a flyer where he's blinging or showing like he's ready to shoot, that is desecration, man. And some things in the black community have to be held sacred, just like in other cultures. I just thought I would show this because I thought it was very creative, and whoever is involved in Photoshop or whatever software they use to design this, they're good. They're good. And so that tells me that in general, this wasn't someone who wasn't putting some thinking into it. I haven't seen too many non-thinking people be able to create things like this on the computer. Most of them don't even use a computer. So it first takes somebody who's kind of thinking, knows their way around a computer, and then definitely knows their way around Photoshop or some other kind of sophisticated software. Because look how they fused Dr. King into these flyers. So it was an incredible talent. So it tells me it was someone who was thinking. And perhaps their thinking was in a good way. Oh, well, we'll use this likeness just because everybody knows it. We'll use this likeness. But I think it kind of goes too far on that, given the status of a Dr. Martin Luther King. He wasn't a perfect person, as we learned, of course, a lot later on with some things that came up. True, lies, who knows? But the fact is, on January 15th, the world damn near stops. America certainly stops in a big way. And it's all for Dr. Martin Luther King, who sacrificed his life for black people. You cannot desecrate the man by distributing flyers like that. It makes no sense. It really makes no sense. So, next year, don't come out with no shit like that, man. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Some things have to be left sacred. Anyway, this is OG Lee, and I'll see you again soon. Hey, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you hit this notification bell, it'll let you know every time I knock another video out. Thank you for watching and listening. This is OG Lee, and I'll see you again soon.